mean, it is perfect timing because we're talking about Tottenham and their forwards, and news just into us. We are told that Tottenham hope to sign as many as 3 new forwards before the transfer deadline. OK, we'll have more on that. There's more to that story than that.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Transfer Talk podcast. Hope you're keeping well and have had a lovely few days. Thanks for joining us once again. Delighted to welcome our 2 special guests to the show today. We have Sky Sports News' very own Michael Bridge back on Transfer Talk. Nice to see you, buddy.
You too, mate.
I don't think we've done one of these together before.
Tottenham Hotspur are continuing to make major moves in the transfer market, with Fabrizio Romano providing a significant update on Omar Marmoush, while the club's pursuit of Cody Gakpo also remains firmly alive. After completing the signing of Savio from Manchester City, Spurs are now pushing to add another former City forward and are also working on a deal that could bring Liverpool attacker Gakpo to North London. The summer has already been extraordinary for Tottenham. The club have invested heavily in their squad and have made it clear that they want a much stronger attacking group. Savio's arrival was the first major indication of that ambition, and Marmoush could soon follow him through the door. At the same time, Gakpo remains a major target as Tottenham look for further quality before the transfer window closes. Savio has already given supporters an early taste of what he can offer. In Tottenham's 5-1 Carabao Cup victory over Charlton, the Brazilian produced an impressive cameo, scoring once and seeing another goal-bound effort deflected into the net off Ben Davies. His combination play with Pedro Porro on the right also created excitement about what he could produce during the season. The performance was important because Savio's transfer represents a huge investment. Tottenham agreed a deal that could ultimately cost £85 million, with an initial £75 million fee and further money available through add-ons. His arrival showed that Spurs were serious about changing the quality and depth of their attacking options. Now, attention has turned to Marmoush. Fabrizio Romano has delivered the latest major update, confirming that Marmoush has signed his contract with Tottenham. The Egyptian forward is therefore moving closer to officially becoming a Spurs player after Tottenham and Manchester City reached an agreement over the structure of the transfer. The move is set to be completed initially as a loan, with Tottenham committing to make the transfer permanent next summer. The obligation to buy has been reported at £60 million, giving the deal a potential overall value of around €70 million. Marmoush's contract signing is particularly significant because there had been uncertainty around the timing of the transfer. After reports suggested that the deal was close, the player was still seen training with Manchester City. That naturally caused questions about whether the agreement had actually been completed. Romano's latest information now provides a much clearer picture. Marmoush has signed his contract, and Tottenham are preparing to welcome another major attacking addition. The 27-year-old is expected to wear the number 22 shirt and could be in contention to make his Tottenham debut against Newcastle on Saturday. If that happens, Spurs supporters could quickly get their first opportunity to see how he fits into the team's attacking structure. Marmoush arrives with experience of English football and a reputation for being a versatile forward. During his time at Manchester City, he made 62 appearances in all competitions and scored 16 goals after joining from Eintracht Frankfurt in January 2025. His statistics only tell part of the story. Marmoush is capable of operating in different attacking positions and can contribute through his movement, pace, technical ability and willingness to attack space. Those qualities are attractive to Tottenham because they give the coaching staff another way to change the shape of the attack. His arrival would also create an intriguing connection with Savio. Both players can operate from wide positions while also contributing closer to the centre. Their pace and movement could make Tottenham more dangerous in transition, particularly when opponents leave space behind their defensive line. Marmoush can also give Spurs another option against teams that defend deeply. His ability to move between positions can make it harder for defenders to maintain their shape, while his technical quality allows him to combine with teammates around the penalty area. That is why Tottenham have been so determined to complete the deal. The club are not simply collecting attacking players. They are trying to build a group capable of giving opponents different problems. Savio offers direct running and creativity. Marmoush can provide versatility, movement and attacking energy. Gakpo, if Tottenham managed to sign him, would add another completely different profile. The Gakpo situation is therefore becoming increasingly important. Tottenham remain interested in the Liverpool winger and continue to push for an agreement. The Netherlands international is reportedly keen on a move to London, which could become an important factor during the final stages of the negotiations. Gakpo is a valuable player for Liverpool, and that is one reason why the transfer is complicated. He is capable of playing from the left, operating centrally and contributing in different attacking roles. His physical strength and technical ability make him a difficult player to replace. His importance was highlighted by his performance in Liverpool's 2-2 opening weekend draw with Newcastle. Gakpo was one of Liverpool's best attacking players, showing why the club have been reluctant to allow him to leave without first strengthening their forward line. Liverpool's situation is closely connected to their pursuit of Bradley Barcola from Paris Saint-Germain. The Reds are working on a deal for the French winger, and progress in those negotiations could have a major effect on Gakpo's future. Liverpool need to make sure that they have enough attacking depth before sanctioning the departure of a player who remains an important part of the squad. For Tottenham, that makes the Barcola situation one of the most important developments to monitor. If Liverpool complete the signing of Barcola, the club could become more comfortable with the possibility of Gakpo leaving. That would give Tottenham a clearer opportunity to accelerate their own negotiations. Reports have also suggested that Manchester City have shown interest in Gakpo, but a move to the Etihad currently appears unlikely. That could be another positive development for Tottenham because it would reduce the number of serious competitors for the player's signature. Tottenham therefore have several factors working in their favour. Gakpo is reportedly open to the move. Spurs remain determined to sign him. Manchester City are not currently viewed as the leading destination, and Liverpool are continuing to work on Barcola. However, none of those developments guarantees that the transfer will happen. Liverpool must still decide whether the financial package is acceptable, while Tottenham have to reach an agreement with the Reds. The final decision will also depend on how quickly Liverpool can strengthen their own attack. That is why the final days of the transfer window could be decisive. Tottenham have already demonstrated that they are prepared to move aggressively when they identify a target. The Savio deal was completed despite strong interest surrounding the player, while Marmoush has now moved to the stage of signing his contract. Gakpo could become the next major piece of the project. If Spurs complete the transfer, their attacking options would be transformed. Instead of relying on a small number of forwards, they would have several players capable of changing matches in different ways. Savio can stretch defenders with his pace and attack from the right. Marmoush can move across the front line and create problems through his movement. Gakpo can provide physical strength, intelligent positioning, and the ability to play both wide and centrally. That combination would give Tottenham significant flexibility. It would also increase competition for places. A long Premier League season requires depth because injuries, suspensions, and fatigue can quickly change the availability of key players. Having several high-quality attacking options would allow Tottenham to rotate without losing as much quality. The financial scale of the rebuild is also striking. The Savio transfer alone could reach £85 million. Marmoush will require a further permanent payment when his obligation to buy is activated, while a Gakpo deal would push the investment even higher. Tottenham have already moved beyond £300 million in summer spending when their major commitments are considered. That level of investment represents a clear statement of intent. The next stage now depends on the final negotiations. Marmoush is close, Gakpo remains the target, and Liverpool's business could decide how quickly Tottenham can act. Spurs have already made their intentions clear this summer, and supporters will now wait for the final decisions that could complete one of the biggest attacking rebuilds of the window. For now, all eyes are on North London. As Tottenham continue to push for more quality before the deadline arrives, the Marmoush deal is advancing, while the Gakpo chase remains alive. Now,